once it's warmed up. And so this is what it does once I get it started and warmed up under quite a bit of throttle. So like we just got done riding for like the last hour, and I'm going to put it in the trailer, and hopefully you guys can see what it's doing. So I'm pushing in the clutch to start it. It's in neutral, and then I'm just gonna push in the gas, and it's gonna die just under me pushing the gas down. And it sometimes doesn't even take that. Sometimes it dies on its own. Here we go. I haven't touched the gas, and I'm applying throttle right now. So I literally did nothing other than push down on the gas pedal. I wish I could show you both, but it's kind of dark. Let me see if I can turn on the flashlight. Yeah, but it's in neutral. Like I'm not putting load on the engine at all. Once again, just applying throttle. So there it started to raise in RPMs a little bit. If I feather the throttle, sometimes it will build RPMs. So there, once I got over a certain RPM, it cleaned up and didn't bother me at all. Worked perfectly fine. Let's try it again. I'm just applying throttle. Alright, let's try it one more time. Just to show you maybe one more time. So if you didn't hear that, if I feather the throttle a little bit, sometimes it will build enough. It will, like if I let off before it dies and then basically feather the throttle, sometimes I can get it to build RPM. I'm gonna try to do that now. Feather it there, I just pressed it in and it built RPMs regularly. There, so the last two times when I revved it really high, I just pressed the throttle in. I did the exact same thing the second time, and it stalled out under no load. I did the same exact thing. Alright, and then this is, I'll put it in gear and basically try and roll forward. So I'm letting it out on the clutch ever so slowly. So the engine's under a little bit of load. There we go. Okay, that was probably my fault. I probably stalled that there. It actually did what it's supposed to do there. I was just letting the clutch out ever so slightly there. The same thing as I did the first time. First time it operated as it should. The second time it stalled out before I even put hardly any load on the engine. Alright, I'm gonna try and get it on the trailer. Dude, this thing is pissing me off. Like, for the last few minutes I've been just videoing it, like showing them what it's doing, but I'm like actually trying to get it on the trailer now.
Put it neutral and you just push it up there?
No, it's like, it's too heavy to do that. Yeah. I've tried it. That's the only reason I know. Sometimes if I feather the throttle, that's how I can get it to build RPMs.
Yeah, that's what I had to do when I was doing it. I feathered, and then romped.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't want to do that. Well, reverse works perfect.
Does it?
Put it in reverse and then try to get some speed and then get up there. Reverse works.
Let me see if it does do it in reverse. 1 second. Anything for the video. He says it doesn't do it in reverse. I think it does. Alright, so far so good. He's right. Did it there. Yeah, it's doing it still there. The first time it worked. What in the world? Yeah, so right there, like I didn't let the clutch out any more or any less, but I just applied throttle. So like under normal circumstances, like you can basically stop letting out the throttle and kind of let it slip at the same amount, and then just apply throttle, and that would build RPMs, and then you could let it out additional.
This might be dumb. Do you think the paddles add more resistance as opposed, because you said down low it has barely any RPM?
Maybe, but it doesn't. It's not the like it maybe makes the paddles might make it a little worse, but it does the same exact thing.
Not this bad.
Yeah.
You're just pressing the gas with the clutch all the way in.
Yeah, I'm just applying throttle and like no load of the engine. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here because I need to get the YXZ loaded up, but that's what it's doing.